new season. What's going on, guys? Matt and Ezra, let's look it up here. So we just finished season 6, episode 5 of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yet another crazy ending.
This is the best.
Every season, every episode of the season has had like a crazy ending.
Yeah,
this is by far
the craziest of this season, though.
I think it's the craziest of the series.
It might be the craziest of the series because it spans the whole series.
Okay, so clearly the biggest thing is the Hodor hold the door incident.
Yeah.
We'll get to everything. Let's hit this first.
It's almost hard to remember though. The whole.
Right.
Go ahead though. Yeah, it's.
So I mean, the crazy thing about this is that, with as long as the books have taken, this means that Gur had this plan from the get-go.
Yes. Yeah. From the first time we see Hodor, like in the first time he says it, and we know. Yeah, he had it planned from the beginning.
Yeah,
it's
and
insane. He's a genius. I take back everything. He's a genius.
But see, now a lot of people said that the first time we saw at the beginning, where we saw Bran Ward into like the past, and he saw Hodor, that's what everybody thought. Everybody thought there would be something. I didn't know what it would be.
Yeah. Right.
But there's this.
Yeah.
Now it does kind of go into that whole time travel business. I mean, could he change like the past or something?
Yeah.
But so
it does go down that.
Regardless of that, crazy. So it is sad Hodor died, but he got an epic.
I mean, one of the most epic deaths ever.
Yeah.
I just can't.
But now it means there's gonna be like a White Walker, like dead Hodor in the army.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all right though. I mean, it is what it is.
Okay.
But
the crazy.
Hold the door.
Yeah. Sick. But the crazy thing is that the event surrounding that is that Bran walked into like some area, and the White Walker, like the dead army king, touched him, and then was able to break into
go into the cave.
And we saw all the children of the forest die.
Oh, big
and
news.
the children of the forest, the ones that created the White Walkers.
They created the White Walkers. That's insane. That is much further than
happened in this episode.
But that takes us so much further than the books ever have. I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked.
And at least now
we're going this far.
At least now we're starting to get a lot about the White Walkers, because there were 3 Bran scenes, 3 Bran like vision scenes in this episode.
Yes. Yeah, there were. Yeah, which was pretty awesome. He got to see his father, his grandfather, when the whole Hodor situation goes down.
It was crazy. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's hit up some of the other things about the episode.
Yeah, cool stuff with Mormont and
Jorah Mormont. That was a big deal.
Yeah,
Daenerys,
the grayscale that he sort of reveals
to her.
to her.
Daenerys. The grayscale, and they had their moment. He finally said,
it was
like,
a good moment.
I love you.
Yes.
That was good. And she sent him off. So clearly he's going to come back, I would imagine.
Yeah, I would
At some
say
point,
so.
he'll come back, even if he comes back and dies or something.
There is a cure for it. I mean, we know that it can be stopped.
Right, so we had that there. The Red Priestess in Marine.
Yeah.
With the first time we see Varys take, like, a step.
Oh,
Right.
She talks about
normally
what
he's so calm and collected.
Yeah, like basically
he's taking it back. Yeah.
Yeah, the sorcerer that like tossed his parts into the fire, and something.
Was that her?
Was it? Yeah. Well, I mean.
Well, because we know that.
Who was it that spoke to him out of the fire?
Could have
was
been
it
her.
the Lord of Light? You know.
I mean, she could have been that sorcerer, because we know that.
Well, actually.
Well, we know that what's her name, Melisandre, is like crazy old.
Well, he actually supposedly Varys killed. Remember, he killed the one.
Oh yeah.
He actually killed the one. So I think she just happened. This sorceress seems to know more.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, and he brought up stuff about Stannis. So it seems like we're gonna get some sort of, maybe she'll come over and we'll get some sort of flashback of her and Melisandre.
Maybe Melisandre seems really subdued and just like almost like she's learning more about.
We also got Peter Baelish and Sansa.
Right,
and Sansa kind of
she tells him off. That was great. That was good.
And then we got. I know what you're thinking, but we'll get to that.
Okay.
But then we got Jon kind of getting ready to rally some of the northern houses.
Yes.
Which I would imagine Howland Reed is going to come in, because we know he's in the season.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
At some point, I'm not sure if he'll be with Jon or not, but it could. Yeah.
I did notice that Peter Baelish said half brother, so once again, kind of hinting at the Ned Stark parentage, because we know for the R+L=J people out there, we know that should be coming soon. We got a tease of it at the Tower of Joy, but then they kind of skipped past what we
Bran never got up
we
there.
thought we would get a vision, we didn't.
Right.
That doesn't mean we still couldn't. And so, but then my favorite thing is I love the Brienne,
Tormund,
Tormund scenes. His face
he was just like,
hilarious.
I mean, he's like looking at her, he's like, yeah.
It's epic. It's so good. Clearly, it was written in. But the first scene happened, and then the director's like, "Yeah, you got to keep going.
You got to keep it because
it's
that. Yeah.
Hilarious.
It is so good. It is so good. And I hope something happens. Hope something comes.
Oh
of
my
that,
god, it's so good. But so we got crazy episode. Awesome.
The best of the season so far, and
by far
could almost be the series because
it's one of the best.
Hodor
that was episode.
Man.
Yeah, so that was episode 5. So typically episode 9 is like the crazy episode. Right. So I'm gonna imagine that it seems like episode 9 because now they're gonna have some time. Building. So I'm gonna imagine building that we're probably gonna have next 7 or 8 will probably. I imagine the next episode is probably going to be like good, building a little bit more, and then 7 will have some sort of big event, and then 9 will be a huge.
Yeah, we see the two sides starting to come together. You've got Jon and taking back Winterfell, and then Daenerys with the Dothraki.
Yeah, because we got the scene at Pike. We got the Kingsmoot.
Right, where Euron Greyjoy is going to send his fleet to Daenerys. So
maybe Theon and that Ironborn army could aid Jon Snow.
Yeah.
Because they left, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they left, and now they're so.
There you go.
Who knows?
You never know. They could.
So okay.
Hodor, the best character has ever created. That's amazing. So amazing, awesome.
All right. Well, as always, guys, thanks for watching, and
stay
we'll see you
tuned
next week.